Salakia, the video had cut off. So this is the book of Micah 2 and 1. Going into um, silent weapons, electromagnetic weapons, or direct energy weapons, which the acronym is DO, and gang stalking. So right here, this is the book of Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, and that's what these people do. They devise iniquity. Why they decide to do this, to do that, is all based on them planning. You know, they devise certain things, man. They will go and get together in their boardrooms, or they will sit up in conference back and forth these technologies that they're using against people, man. Psychological weapons. You know, they use psychological warfare, psyops, because they can use psyops on a whole population, man. They could instill fear. The whole 9/11, that was a psychological operation, man, where it was supposedly some Arabs that had box cutters. Now, this a country, America, is basically the headquarters of Edom, and we know that Edom has the blessing of the sword. How is it some Arabs, from some other part of the world, gonna be able to basically subdue a whole nation with box cutters? That's just, it's all lies, man. It was just a way to push forth an agenda, psyops, because out of that came the wars, the Middle Eastern wars, Gulf wars and stuff like that. And or actually, I don't think it was the Gulf wars. That was Salakia. That was before 9/11. But like them going into the Afghanistan and stuff like that. You know, because supposedly it was some Arabs from think it was Saudi Arabia or something like that. But Saudi Arabia is um is allies with America. They didn't attack Saudi Arabia, but what they did was they attacked Afghanistan. Now Afghanistan, I think, has from what the information that's out online, saying that they were protecting poppy leaves, man, heroin. So it was all used to take resources and stuff like that, you know, because this system is wicked, man. But anyway, out of that came the Patriot Act, which allows these Edomites to spy on people. So with that, went away your rights to privacy. So anybody that's on the phone, anybody that's texting anything, anybody that's surfing the internet, they're all being recorded and put in a database for later use. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. So they do all of these wicked acts, under the guise of keeping law and order and supposedly curtailing and stopping terrorism. But really what they're doing is terroristic acts, because attacking people with direct energy weapons, because people are being labeled terrorists for whatever reason, whether they put something online against a specific law, or people are protesting about police brutality and stuff like that. People that protest about the environment, all these people could be put on a terrorist watch list and then be attacked silently with direct energy weapons, silent weapons for quiet wars. And what they want to do, they want to use it on the mass the general, not only the general population, but billions of people. Because right now they're attacking, basically a small percentage of the population. Because the majority of the people, they don't know, they don't give a fuck. They are only worried about sports coming back, and going to their going to see their favorite musician or rapper. They want their life back. They want to get back to going to the clubs and shaking their ass and committing adultery. But in reality, Esau is targeting people that's realizing that it's It's all a wicked agenda. It says they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, because Esau's been granted the blessing of the sword. So they do all of these wicked things because they have the technology, and they can, because who's going to buck up against them? That's why they so brazen with it. That's why they don't care, man. Even though the information's online, they at this point, they just like whatever. They can do whatever they want, but the Lord sees what they're doing, because eventually, man, all of this is going to come to naught. What they're doing, they're not going to be able to accomplish their wicked agenda, which is to totally control the entire population of the earth through mind control technology. Because you know the electromagnetic frequencies attacks the brain, so they can read thoughts, they can implant thoughts, they can implant sounds, they can implant visual images. They can erase memories. And what Esau want to do, man, he wants to steal the person's soul, man. They want to take a basically a clone of the person's brain, their memory, so to speak, their soul, and they want to be able to um, download it into another body, you know, they want to put it on a chip. So that's what they want to do. They want to steal the person's consciousness and be able to do whatever they want with it. That's what the elites, that's their goal, man, to basically control life and death. But they're mere mortal men, man. And that's why the Lord is going to cut the time short for the elect's sake, because if not, no flesh will be saved. This is the book of Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And who is the secret counsel? The Illuminati, the secret societies. These families that are Amalekites, rich banking families, those that call themselves Jews but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. They're Satanists, man. They worship the spiritual demon Satan. You know, you have their workers of iniquity, who are the different agencies and stuff like that, different secret societies doing all of these wicked things and creating chaos upon the earth. You know, they're into child pedophilia, child sex rings, and um, sacrificing children and stuff like that. These people are highly wicked, man. That's why they spraying stuff in the air, man, like chemtrails, because they're basically, man, um, using technology, man, high tech technology through germ warfare to infect the people with stuff to control their minds and have them do things that they normally wouldn't do. You know, this is the book of Ephesians 2:2. It says, wherein in the time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience, because Satan has power of the air. Going back to the chemtrails, man. That's why a lot of these people are bugging out, man. A lot of massacres and stuff like that people are doing. You had a Jake not too long ago, man, that he decapitated his landlord. They got into it over a rent dispute. But again, everything that's happening, man, these are spirits created for vengeance, because although Esau is spraying stuff in the air and people are bugging out, people are more angry, because the stuff that they spraying in the air, it could cause aggression, it could cause anger, it could cause all kind of things. But in reality, it's spirits, it's demons that are being manifested, through everything that's happening. Just like, in the ancient times, man, the Messiah and the apostles, they were casting out demons. So there's 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 demons on the earth now. And Esau, he taps into those spiritual forces on the left hand side. So with him using his technology, he can manifest demons. You know, and they're conjuring up spirits because they're doing witchcraft. That's why a lot of these people, man, that going back to gang stalking, a lot of these people, man, they're so full of demons, man, that they actually are doing these things, man, and don't have no problem with it, man. So this is the book of Exodus 23 and 2, because you got our people that's participating in it. You have people that are, you know, bringing forth testimonies, men that are testifying that they have family and friends and people that they work with participating in gang stalking, harassing them and basically trying to destroy their lives. And the Bible lets us know, man, that Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians are not supposed to be following a multitude to do evil. Because you're taking on the ways of Esau, man. Esau created um, all of these wicked programs, man. Organized harassment, because you had the Stasis during World War II that create not World War II. Slovakia was during the time, I think, of the 80s, like 70s and 80s, where you had East Germany bring in a basically a silent assassination program through gang stalking. They called it the Stasis. So they would systematically destroy people's efforts, you know, citizen spies and stuff like that. And Esau over here in America used that same program today, through organized harassment, organized aggression. They used it, like it says, during the time of COINTELPRO, which stands for counterintelligence. Uh, J. Edgar Hoover uh, was at the front of that program, man, and they targeted, like it says, Black Panthers, the Young Lords, American Indian movement, and Edomite organizations, that was like environmentalists and so forth, stuff like that. you know so this is the book of Exodus 23 and 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. So the scriptures tells the Israelites, this is the book of Exodus. So this is, these are the laws. So the Bible tells us to never follow a multitude to do evil. Don't participate in something that's wicked. And you got a lot of our people, that will participate in wickedness, man. They'll participate in getting together and causing mischief. You know, a lot of stuff that's going on with this protest, where these jakes are getting together and uh, they're stealing, breaking in stores and stuff like that. That's following the multitude to do evil, and how the Lord is going to judge those people. The Lord's going to allow Esau to come at them because Esau got cameras. So all these people that are participating in anarchy, the Lord is basically setting them up, man. You know, because they're following the multitude to do evil. Let's see. That's pretty much it. Esau, man, he's the devil the Bible speaks of. This whole silent weapons, direct energy weapons you know, is Esau's blessing, man. But Bible tells us that, that those that live by the sword shall die by the sword. So eventually Esau doing these things, man, when the Lord returns, the Lord's going to bring forth the ultimate sword, which is World War III. And then those concentrated lasers coming from the chariots. Because Esau, he likes to use those direct energy weapons. Well, hell, the you devils, man, you don't have nothing compared to what the Lord have. The Lord has the ultimate electronic torture weapons, electromagnetic frequencies through those lasers from the chariots. So eventually, man, all of this again is going to come to naught. You devils, you brought forth the smoke, and the Lord, he's gonna bring the smoke back to you when the Lord returns, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom.